Welcome back, everyone. This is my third attempt recording this commentary because I am very unprofessional, and I just randomly decided that I felt motivated enough to do commentary. And the repeated tries is like inherently bad for my motivation. I am the kind of person that is like a one and done with my creations. I don't like redoing things over and over. I don't care if it wasn't that great the first time. Like, I'll do remakes. I'll do brand new projects based on old work. But redoing commentary, redoing recordings, redoing chapters, redoing art, like trying to fix it, kind of just costs my motivation in a bad way. I guess my brain just doesn't really like doing things if it feels like I've already done it. Sorry to open on that whole ass rant. Or I guess it's more of a ramble. So you may or may not notice my audio quality being slightly different from last time. Or at least I hope it's slightly different. Because last time I was holding my microphone and kind of just bobbing in closer and away from it and making everything very inconsistent. Now I have a more or less stable position for my microphone, and I am hopefully not moving away from it too much. Or, you know, leaning into it. And I do not remember what I talked about last time at all. It's been a while. Like, I'm probably going to upload this video about, like, a day after I finish recording, and since then I haven't watched my other recording since the last time I uploaded. So you can probably see for yourselves how long it's been. I don't remember what I talked about last time at all. I wasn't going to do a third attempt at recording my commentary, but I suddenly realized, mid-talking, that I was recording over the wrong video. So my audio was going to be A, very out of sync, and B, referencing things that you guys would not actually see if I was putting in the correct video. So those weird robot samurai guys are from the compile game before Madou Monogatari, which is oh god, here I try this. Madoshi Lopa? I'm probably mispronouncing that. But it's technically a completely different game. I think it's text-based last time I looked at it. It's actually got a character kind of similar to Schezo, interestingly, that I have not seen with my own eyes. I do have the game, and I have tried playing it, but it's definitely a game where my very, very, very limited knowledge of the Japanese language, the written Japanese language specifically, any of the 3 written languages, comes back to bite me, because you really, really, really need to be able to read to play that game. Conversely, in most Madou Monogataris, and definitely in Puyo Puyo, don't really need to read. Like in Madou Monogatari, all you need to do is figure out which spells do what, and which items heal you. And you're pretty much set for most games. And like, yeah, there's key items. There's key items in here. But for the most part, in my experience, you can kind of squish by just by, like, randomly clicking on different items until something happens. That's not a great way to play, but it works. It's functional. Especially if you use save state, so if you use something you don't want to use, you can just load state. This guy is also from Madoshi Lopa. For some reason, this game, ARS, is full of references. Like, Arl's story / Rue is the one with the least amount of references, and even then it has Owlbear, which is also from Madoshi Lopa. And that's, like, the recurring boss character in that one. Schezo's route definitely has the most references. It's like, I want to say 80% of the enemies he fights are references. All of the NPCs that he finds that are, like, not the merchants are references. Rune Lord is not a reference, but we're not there yet. So I'm very sorry for the spoilers. Rune Lord is in this game. He's not in any other game. He's just in this one, and that's very disappointing. I think he should be in other games. God, imagine if frickin' Rune Lord. Oh god, I know what that was. Imagine if Rune Lord was in a Puyo Puyo game. Imagine if he got into Puyo Puyo and then Sega could write him. Imagine. I'm begging you guys to imagine because it sounds amazing to me. Like, they didn't mess him up or anything. I freaking love him in this game. Even though I can't read his stuff directly, I have to go off of one of Nenny's streams, a translation stream. But I still love him. Anyways, that cut right there that I immediately reacted to was, I spent an excessive amount of time being lost because this puzzle and I do not get along. Theoretically, I shouldn't have that hard of a time getting through this puzzle because this would be about the third time that I've done it, or at least the third time I've been exposed to it. And I still got horrifically lost and confused. That is my skills with this game. Just in general. And I still consider this the easiest to play without, like, any Japanese knowledge. Not in general, I think maybe the easiest overall to play would probably, right now, I would say it would probably be Madou Monogatari 2, but take that with a grain of frickin' salt because I have not beaten that many Madou Monogatari games. I need to, and I'm working on it, but, you know. But out of the three of Madou Monogatari ARS, it is definitely, like, Schezo's is the easiest to get through. Whoops. That was the sound of me accidentally hitting the spacebar on my end and pausing the recording that I'm watching to, you know, make sure that my commentary is synced up for the video. But the easiest... God damn it. Moving my keyboard back. But the easiest is Schezo's story. Like, I'm not saying easiest in, like, difficulty. I'm saying easiest in, like, you don't really need to read anything. You can kind of just get by. Easiest is Schezo's. Rilu's is funky, where it feels like it requires a lot of reading, but I think it was generally fine. It's just weird. I mean, I think it's got a couple of riddles, but it's outside of that, it's like fine. And then ARS, good fucking luck. If you can't read Japanese, you're not gonna know what you need to do in a certain section, and you're going to be stuck forever. And you're generally not gonna understand the mechanics that are very, very necessary in that one. Oh. I'm going to have a hell of a time editing this later, because I'm gonna have to sync up my own singing. And, do something about, like, the 2 pauses that I've accidentally done, which no doubt gave my commentary a couple of seconds of, like, no longer being synced. My plan has backfired, and it's entirely because I want to rest my arm on my desk, but my keyboard is right there. I don't have very much room, okay? I really want more games like this, like first-person dungeon crawlers. Although I think I personally can do without the mechanic of not being able to really know what your health or MP is. I know other people are really into it and praise it a lot. I think it's dumb. I can't stand it. Like, it doesn't help that for most of the games, I can't frickin' read. But even when it's fully translated, I don't know what the messages mean. And instead of feeling like a unique thing to set it apart from other games, because I don't play very many first-person dungeon crawlers, it's mostly just the Madou Monogatari series, and then like one other game that I found. It doesn't feel fun, it just kind of makes me upset when I run out of HP or MP, and makes me feel like I have to play with save states. And not being able to see my HP or my opponent's HP, and adding into the fact that, from what I can tell, attacks tend to do a variable amount of damage, especially opponent's attacks. I don't know. It's not good for me. It's fine for others, it's not good for me. Okay. I contain a lot of things in me. A lot of opinions. I'm very opinionated, but I don't like being a bother or making other people feel bad. So I tend to just contain it for the most part if I'm actually interacting with people. Sometimes it gets to the point of like I literally can't, because being quiet just makes me feel worse. But otherwise I tend to like not comment on things that bother me. But y'all are watching my video, so I get to rant. if nothing else, if I can't make these videos so like everybody can watch them and, you know, see what's in these games, I hope I can at least encourage others to go looking for these games so they can play them. Like, I found these games. I'm not gonna say where. I want to help, I want to provide. But I also don't want them to get taken down. And maybe out of all series that could get taken down, Madou Monogatari might be one of the ones that I have to worry the least about, because, like, who the heck would be going after that kind of stuff? But I don't know. I don't know, and I don't want to lose out, you know? But I will tell you guys, I will assure you, you can find these games. You can find them, you can play them, you don't have to own a PC-98 or shell out a bunch of money to get them. Which is honestly for the best. If we're not getting remakes, it's like, you gotta make do. Not getting remakes, not really getting re-releases. I mean, I think there was like a whole celebration thing somewhat recently. I'm saying somewhat recently because my sense of time is like non-existent. But I do think that they did get like republished in a new playable format or something in Japan. Like Japan, I think keeps getting new versions. No, that's Madou Monogatari 1, 2, 3. They keep getting new versions of the 1, 2, 3 games, which I know it's very confusing because Madou Monogatari 1 has like 5,000 different ports. But the pack as a whole, especially 2 and 3, only have the 3 versions. The MSX2 port, the PC-98 port, and the Game Gear port. And I got super freaking excited and had to go to Discord when I got to this treasure chest because that I don't remember its name right now, but it's this little miniature elephant. Little tiny elephant character. You get to carry him around in this, you don't get to see him. God, what was his freaking name? I don't remember. But, he attacks your opponents, and he makes cute noises. And if you go to the Puyo Nexus, it lists his only appearance being, Tower of the Magician, where I guess he's kind of fall important or something. And I guess that's cute, but also, I think it's like Sonori Toe or something, or it's something close to that. But also, he is very much in this game. I think he's also in ARS route, or Rilus. One of the two. Might be all 3 routes, to be honest. But this is the one route I actually played to completion and found him, and I could not find any proof that I have found him, even though I remembered him vividly. And people were trying to convince me that I just imagined it, or I was thinking about something else entirely. And it was like, no, I swear to God, I found this elephant. But yeah, here he is. And it's great. But yeah. So 1, 2, 3 collectively in 2 and 3 only have the 3 ports. And in 3's case, it basically only has the 2 ports because the Game Gear port fucking lost the script partway through. And at that point, I don't consider it a very good port. I don't consider it at all. I think it's trash. Stay on task or don't be a thing. That's the bottom line for me. But Madou Monogatari ARS, I don't think it's had any re-releases. I think it was released just this once for the PC 98, and then never again. And I know now, Sega has, like, full rights to Schezo and the other characters, and some other company has the rights to Madou Monogatari, and then there's Compa Heart, who was not over losing the cast. But honestly, I feel like if everybody had their heart in the right place and a desire for money that they realized could be quenched, we could get these games. We could get them. Those three companies could get together and freaking get these games. Like, they could get together and re-release 1, 2, 3. They can re-release every other Madou Monogatari game that you're basically forced to emulate because you can't buy them. Even if you find a way to buy them, what the hell are you gonna play it on? Do you have a PC 98 sitting around? I don't. I don't think anyone does. It's an old-ass computer, I think. Or it might straight be a game system, I'm not sure, but it's called PC 98, so I assume it's a computer. But anyways, you can find this game. You can find it. You can play it. I promise. It's there. You just have to know where to look. And how to look. So if anybody really doesn't like me and really doesn't like these videos, go make your own, please. Please. I want there to be more than 2, 3 videos about the Madou Monogatari games. I want this to be something where people look it up and they actually have a choice in what they watch. And that's part of my reason for the entire marathon. The other part is just that I really love this franchise and I want it to be entirely on my YouTube channel. I just want that to be a thing. I want to have something where it's like, okay, well, did this happen? What about this specific piece of information? And instead of scouring, I can't talk, the internet for a video or one post by one person or whatever, I can just look at my own videos for reference. You'll see me pausing a lot in a couple of these places. I think I've already said this, and it's just me cross-referencing with, like, this list of items that I have, which might be a tab that I have now closed on my computer, and if it is, I'm going to be in hell the next time I start playing one of these games. I assume, like, these games and everything else in Madou Monogatari is, like, more well documented in Eastern spaces. I know for a fact that all of the games are definitely more documented on Nico Video, which is where I went to when I got really desperate with Madou Monogatari 3 and needed some kind of guide to be unstuck from that game. But it's really hard to watch things on Nico Video. Did you guys know that if you're not, like, a premium user, you can't have more than one tab with a video at any given time? Like, if you have one tab and it's got a video on it, you can have, like, search results, but if you try to open another video, it'll be like, hey, you already have a tab open. You should be a premium member if you want to have multiple tabs. And I'm just like, oh, I guess I'll just have the one tab then. Also, this section is one of my favorites. Like, I don't like the zombie very much, and I don't like the succubus very much. Although, the zombie concept, the concept of the zombie... where you fight it multiple times and it just gets more and more destroyed, which is also in Madou Monogatari 3. I love him! So, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, that text is like, you don't know why, but you feel like you felt like shouting that out, and you feel very satisfied. And it's just really freaking cute. Oh, I'm out of time now!